Welcome to my channel, and here with you today is the good hair shepherd. So I'm apologizing for not posting a video in the previous week like I promised. That was due to an unavoidable circumstance. I'm really sorry. Last week's video was supposed to be about detangling, but that will have to be next week. This week we'll talk about moisturization. Now when you hear about moisture, what comes to your mind? Water, right? So moisture is water in literal sense. Moisture is the presence of liquid in trace amounts on the surface, but in particular for this video on the scalp. Moisture doesn't mean wet. Don't mix it up. Moist just means for trace amount of liquid to be on the surface or on your scalp. Now let's go to moisturization. What is moisturization? Moisturization means to add or restore or provide moisture to the hair and the scalp. Moisturization in simpler terms means don't leave your hair dry. You might be wondering, why do I need to moisturize my hair? Oh, it's too much work, it causes my hair to itch and all. Here is why you have to moisturize your hair. Why we need to moisturize your hair. It's because dry hair isn't nice. It isn't nice at all. It is frizzy, it tangles, it breaks. You just can't work with dry hair, whether natural or relaxed. But this is worse for people with natural hair. I'm going to list 7 reasons why or importance of moisturizing the hair. 1. It provides strength and elasticity to the hair. Moisturized hair is bouncy and stretchy. It is elastic. Dry hair, on the other hand, lacks elasticity, so it breaks easily. When your hair is moisturized, it is soft, so it is easier to manipulate, and it is stronger, so it doesn't break easily during manipulation. 2. It enables healthy hair growth and length retention. Moisturized hair leads to less breakage and more length retention. Because when your hair is moisturized, it is soft. Combs can actually move through your hair relatively easier. So breakage is minimal. And we're all looking towards minimal breakage so we can retain length. So you need to moisturize your hair to retain length, and it also provides a good environment for hair growth. Remember, the scalp is like the soil, and you need to water the soil for plants to grow. Your hair also requires moisture. That way, your hair grows healthily and without interruption. 3. Moisturization makes the hair resistant to breakage. Now, we all know breakage is inevitable. Your hair has got to break at some point, but it doesn't have to be excessive. It should be minimal. You have to lose hair because hair grows out of each follicle individually, so they are in different stages at different times, and some are in the last stage of their life, so they have to fall out. This is why your hair must break, but the break can be minimal. It doesn't have to be excessive. When your hair is dry, it's going to be really excessive. I spoke about once when you're combing your hair and it just sounds so terrible, like you can hear the comb yanking your hair. That is a very bad sign. Moisturization makes your hair soft, easier to comb and manipulate, thereby leading to less breakage. Your hair might break, but the breakage compared to how it would have been if you didn't moisturize your hair is way, way less. 4. Moisturization provides hydration requirements for hair. Just like we need to drink water to stay hydrated, your scalp also needs moisture to remain hydrated. 5. Moisturization reduces frizz. Like I said, your hair must break. In the same way, your hair must look frizzy. It's just its nature. But moisturization reduces such frizzes and flyaways, because frizzy hair really isn't cute. You look really rough and your hair looks so dry, so dull, so unloved. But when your hair is moisturized, it actually looks really nice. It looks really healthy. Even seems to look healthy even when it isn't healthy. Moisturizing the hair reduces frizz and makes your hair look loved and healthy. 6. It enhances curl definition. Now, for those girls and guys that moisturize their hair or use moisturizing products, they can tell the story. It leaves your curls really defined, especially for fussy girls like me. I really don't have curls, I more or less have coils. But whenever I use moisturizing products, I just get this really nice curl definition, because then your hair is really soft and really hydrated. so it looks really nice. Moisturize has more defined and bouncy curls, whereas dry hair loses its curl pattern totally, even if your hair is curly, because then it's frizzy and it's tangled and it's just really hard to manipulate. Moisturization helps to activate and enhance curls. Seven and last, moisturization adds shine. Dry hair, like I said, is dull and it looks unloved. But moisturized hair, on the other hand, isn't dull, it actually shines because moisturization makes the follicles on your hair to lay flat, thereby causing light to bounce off it. So moisturized hair reflects light, giving your hair a more shiny and healthy look. So moisturize your hair regularly so people won't see you outside and be like, oh my god, what's wrong with this girl's hair? No, your hair should always look shiny and healthy. Remember, dry hair looks dull, frizzy, and unloved. And if you don't love your hair, you should start loving it. How to moisturize your hair? I'll be using my very trusty hair products. I have divided my hair into two using bands that are similar to the color of my top. So, we're all learning. And I recently discovered, not like I just discovered it, I've been seeing it since, but I didn't really pay attention to it until the last video I just watched on it. And it was a very big eye opener. And so I'm trying it out today in the video. I didn't mention it before in the porosity video when I was talking about moisturization. But there are two different ways, not two, there are multiple different ways, but like these two specific ways people moisturize their hair, either using the LOC, which I frequently use, or the LCO, which I've never used and I'm going to use today. So this side will be using the LOC and in this side will be using the LCO. The acronyms still have the same meaning: liquid cream oil for the LCO and liquid oil cream for the LOC. Now the person I was talking was like she prefers the LCO, not because the LOC is bad, but because if you put the oil before the cream, then your scalp doesn't absorb the cream, because then the oil, like I said, is a sealant and so it blocks out the cream. Yes, so let's get into it. I'm not going to be using my conditioner in this video, but if you have a conditioner, you can. I rather use water, but you could use two of them like I always said, but I'm only using water in this video. So usually how I moisturize my hair is I moisturize it in sections. This section is actually to be because then you can miss some parts of your hair, but I'm only going to be doing one section in this video for the LOC and the LCO. So let's section off this part. Sectioning done. So now let's get into the moisturizer. First, let me twist up the hairs because I already used my matching bands to fix this bun. The left side is the LOC and the right side is the LCO. So I first start with the liquid, which is water, and I spray it in well. I'm sorry you can't see it properly. Next, I massage it in properly. Notice that I move from the roots to the ends. Next, I go in with my oil, which is the rosemary oil, and I also massage that in properly. From roots to ends. You can take more if you need. Your ends also need moisture. For oil, I also use shea butter because my hair really likes butters. And butters are also really good sealants. Massage that in properly also. For the cream, I use my TCB Naturals hair cream. Massage, massage, massage. Emphasis on massage. I apply the cream and moisture to the ends of my hair to make it shine and also to detangle the curls. I'll do the same thing for the LOC except the steps are different. Liquid first, then cream, and then the oils. Remember to massage after each step. Like I've always said, the massaging helps to regulate blood flow and also helps your scalp absorb the moisture. Now, I don't really know what to say about these two different moisturization methods. I'll just have to keep doing the LTO for a while to know what I think about it. But I just showed you how I moisturize my hair. I only did these two sections make it short and precise, but I'll do this for my whole head of hair if I was actually moisturizing my hair. Just like it is in sections, I'll keep dividing into smaller sections so I can be able to reach into every part and moisturize it perfectly. Now what I just showed you is how to moisturize your hair and also retain moisture, because like I said, moisture is water, but water dries up really quickly when left just like that. So we use the creams and the oils to seal the moisture in. Another way to moisturize your hair is to deep condition your hair after a cleanse or after washing your hair. Sometimes you can also switch from a deep conditioner to a moisturizing hair mask, which is very deep penetrating for hair. Now, the amount of times you moisturize your hair differs based on your hair porosity. For me, I'm a high porosity girl, so I moisturize my hair 4 times a week at least. For low porosity girls or guys, I advise you to moisturize your hair at least 2 times a week and not back to back. And use the LCO method. Yes, use the LCO method for low porosity girls. Anybody can actually use the LCO method, but low porosity girls should use it specifically. Because in my recent studies, I learned it is good for you guys. Now, I have some noteworthy and important tips. If you want to get a hair product that will help you in moisturizing your hair, make sure to look out for water as their main ingredient. Most leave-in conditioners have water as their main ingredient. Like the conditioner I use often, water is its first ingredient. So make sure to look out for products that have water as a very key ingredient. Like it doesn't have to be first, but it has to be in the product. But if it's first, it's also like better. Also look out for products that have moisturizing ingredients such as aloe, aqua, coconut oil, shea butter, as these are really moisturizing to the hair. Avoid products that have hair drying alcohol. This hair drying alcohol is good sometimes because then it helps the hair dry fast. But for natural hair that is usually dry, it makes the hair dry a little too fast and sucks up every moisture that is in it. Some examples of this hair drying alcohol are alcohols in that ethyl alcohol, ethanol alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and others. But don't avoid every alcohol. Some alcohols are really good and also help in moisturizing the hair, like cetyl alcohol, lauryl alcohol, stearyl alcohol, cetyl alcohol, and others. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys understood every single thing I said, and I hope you take moisturizing very seriously because it will help you have healthy growing hair that is very beautiful. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.